Hello, fifth grade families. It's Miss Joyce here, going to give you a video tutorial on how to access your child's Math in Focus student account. So if you don't know the actual web address that you need to type into the URL bar, all you have to do is type in Math in Focus Think Central. And it should be the first possible web browser that comes up in your search. And this will be the screen that you come to. What will be slightly different is that your country, state, district, school will all be blank. Mine has all of the information already because I've clicked the icon, Remember My School, which you can do once you put in the country, the state, which is New York, district, which is Port Washington Union Free School District, and our school, John J. Daly Elementary. From here, you should have your child's username, which is usually the letters PW and then their ID account for such as their network login or their Google ID, which they should know. And you have a password. If you don't have the password available to you, just email me and I'll make sure to send it over to you. Now from here you would log on, and I've already logged on to a student's account so you can see what it looks like because mine is different. So once you log on, this is the screen that you're immediately going to see, and you have three possible icons that you can click. Things to do, My Library, and My Scores. Now to access the materials available to your child, you are going to click on My Library. Here we go. So you have three possible icons that should appear on your student's account, which are virtual manipulatives, which are used, these particular ones are used between grades 3 through 5, as you can see. Math in Focus background videos for parents, which they have your child's grade 5, and the newly published videos that match the new edition, which is 2015, and the student edition grade 5 textbook. So this is the textbook that we use in class, not the workbook that is brought home. And I'm going to show you the importance of having that piece available to you. I just want to show you quickly what these all look like. These are the virtual manipulatives. So they're categorized into the type of manipulative that we would use in the classroom, but just shown virtually on a screen, such as counters, number bonds, base 10 blocks. One I'll show you that we would see and we would work with would be the place value chips. So we've been working with decimals. So what we would do is we would, on the bar below, I know it's cut off, but you would see here that you could change the place values that are being shown here to show regrouping of 10,000s to become 100th, and so on and so forth. If I go back to my menu, something that you may also see is the use of bar models. I know this is a great feature for you and your child, help setting up. You have comparison models, you can draw lines, dotted bars, which are drop-down bars, as our students know in my classroom, and the curly bracket, which allows you to identify or give a value to a certain bar. Hopefully I'm going to be putting up some videos that show how to use this bar model with a possible homework, but right now this video is mainly to inform you of the resources that you have available to you and your child at home. There are activities that are associated with the bar model, which is the regular 4 operations, a 2-step bar model, fractions, and just exploring, which I would highly suggest you taking a look at. If I were to exit out of that bar, it gets me back to my initial screen. So whenever you use any of these resources, a new window is going to pop up. I just want to show you quickly, I believe this link I've also provided on my website, but here are some background videos specifically for grade 5. So as I scroll down, you'll see that there are some great parent support videos, podcasts that have been recorded for all the chapters. So you can move through this bar. Volume B distinguishes that it's a different book. They've split up chapters 1 through 7 and chapters 8 through 14 into 2 different volumes. And there you have the chance when you see that your child is completing a chapter or they've had homework in a new chapter, you can come to this screen and just get to have a better understanding about, as it says here, how you can help learning about this new way of approaching mathematics. I'm going to exit out of that screen, and here I'm back to my regular screen again. And the last resource that I think is very valuable to parents is the Student Edition. The Student Edition, as I said earlier, being the textbook that your child uses in the classroom. So if you were to click on the Student Edition, you have the ability to access Volume A or Volume B. I'm just going to access Volume A for this example. Now, it may take a while to load, but you will come to this screen, and here you have the ability to quickly kind of navigate through the chapters. But I just wanted to show you that, say your child comes home with a difficult homework or homework that you're not really sure how you can help them. You can see at the bottom right-hand corner of the workbook what lesson we have done that day. So whether it's 2.5 or 2.6, it's based on 2 being the chapter number and then 6 being the 6th lesson of that chapter. So if I wanted to do 2.8, say my child was having a tough time with real world problems and I'm not really sure how they went about answering these problems in class, I can actually come to the lesson and you can look through what your child's textbook looked like and what they saw during the day. Being models, so right here is a model of how to solve a problem, the types of problems that we did together as a class, as well as how we set it up, and then some problems that they worked on independently. In the, as I scroll down, we should come up to it, the Let's Practice section. So this is just a great tool if you ever need to refer back to what was done in class. But I would also suggest having your child bring home their math notebook, because their math notebook is where all this work is being done on a daily basis, to have a model to base off of. But I just wanted to make you aware of these resources that you have, that you and your child have available to you through their Think Central account and in their tab titled My Library. And these are the 3 things. I hope this was helpful. Any other questions that you have, please feel free to contact me via email. And hopefully these will continue to help you and your child at home as we work through this new curriculum together. Thanks so much.